You're tuned into Long Island's only FM sports voice. This is Sports Talk on 90.3 WHBC.
Sports Talk here on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHBC. Mark Talkie filling in tonight for Chris Muldoon, who's out on assignment. We got KJ Brooks and we got Tristan Hamilton. How's everyone doing tonight?
We're doing good. What's up, man?
We still recovering from the NBA Finals?
Oh, no, it's kind of expected, right? I feel. You want to go? You want to go first, KJ?
Let's just say I was disappointed at first, but it came to reality.
Yeah. A little bit of the same for me. It's like the better team won. There was even the better team last year. So it's just adding Kevin Durant tipped the scale and it showed. LeBron did what he always did, average a triple-double. Kyrie showed up in the last 3 games, I would say, of that playoff series, but it still wasn't enough. Once they lost Game 3,
that was the decider.
That was the game that they needed. You got to think about it. If they would have won Game 3, the game that they just lost on Sunday would have just been they would have been down 3-2, going back to Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? So, and despite how the Warriors, how good they are, I just don't believe LeBron's going to allow it to finish on his court. So that means we could have had another Game 7. But reality hit, and now we're hearing a whole bunch of trade rumors. How you guys feel about that?
Well, they got to have the next story. That's why.
Yeah.
Now Stephen A. Smith is going about Lonzo Ball. What would he say? Not show up to practice or not trying hard, something like that.
Basically, what I heard from what the reports is that the Lakers wasn't too happy with Lonzo Ball.
He was out of shape. Yeah,
he was out of shape. Yeah. They wasn't too happy with his workout. So everybody's asking, should you what's the word? Sorry. Should you pass on him? Sorry. Should you pass on him? I think he's a great talent. Even if the Knicks was up there, I wouldn't want the Knicks to get him, to be honest with you. That's not the player I would like, but he's definitely a number two overall pick. I think the Lakers should pick him.
So wait, if he slid all the way to number 8, you wouldn't take him?
No, I think there's other players out there that I think the Knicks could use, because when you got to think about it, now we have to think about what the face of New York is. It's most likely it's not going to be Carmelo no more.
It's Kristaps already.
It's Porzingis. You know what I'm saying?
But no, answer the question.
Yeah, if he was at 8, would I want Lonzo Ball? It depends on who was taken before him. Because there's some people that I like out there. If they were taken before him, then I would take Lonzo Ball. If they weren't, I'll let him drop another spot. I'm fine with not having him.
Here's the thing: as a Knicks fan, you don't. As a Knicks fan, you don't want him, right?
It's too much. You don't.
Yeah, but he fits like the mantra of the Knicks. You know, like the circus. You know, like
the father and all of that. But what I'm hearing a lot is that. Because obviously Jason Kidd developed his shot towards the end of his season. I mean, end of his career. He's basically like a Jason Kidd with a jump shot. So, and I've watched him play. Obviously, we all have. He's a great talent. About 6'5", 6'6", great passing ability. Could put the ball, but first of all, we seen what Fox did to him. Not only in the tournament, but he did to him during high school, during their prep days and all that stuff. So, Lonzo Ball is a great talent. But I will be fine with the Knicks. If he's at 8 and there's other players, like I feel like Jackson from North Carolina. I feel like, who else? Fox, obviously Fox wouldn't drop that low, but Fox, I'll take Fox over him just because
I would take Fox over Lonzo. I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm talking about right now. All the players, like Jason Tatum, everybody, like all those guys out. You still would slide. You still would take a pass.
No, but that's what you just said. They're all out. Like, they already have been picked. That's the only way I would pick Lonzo Ball. It depends on who goes before him is who I would pick. But if Fox is there, first of all, if Fox and him is there, I'm taking Fox. If him and Jackson from
Kansas,
not Kansas, North Carolina, I'm taking him too. I might even take Tatum over him too. I might from Duke. Number 7.
I would.
Yeah, exactly. So,
he looks like he's gonna be the next Paul Pierce.
Who? Tatum. Yeah. So it's just like Lonzo Ball is a great talent, but
and now there's rumors about Josh Jackson might be number 1 overall pick.
That's what I'm saying. Josh Jackson. So I'll take Josh Jackson over him.
I don't know what him being number 1 overall pick.
No, he's
over
worth
Fultz?
it. Yeah.
Over Fultz.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and he's a bigger body. You guys are a small team. You guys are a very small team. You know what I'm saying?
But to me, it seems like they're going to be drafting the same player.
Like
the same type as, like, basically when we drafted Jaylen Brown, he's just the better version of Jay Crowder. If we draft, like, Josh Jackson, okay, he's just the better version of Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, but what is the future for those guys? What are they going to develop into? That's what you know what I mean? That's what you got to look at. So imagine your team with Isaiah Thomas, but then you have Brown and him. You guys need to get bigger. Like, that's crucial. You guys need to get bigger. You guys get pushed around a lot. Isaiah Thomas, it's bad enough you give it up at the point guard spot and whatever Isaiah Thomas makes up for it on the offensive end, but you don't want to be undersized going down the whole starting lineup. You know what I'm saying? You guys are a very small team. So, but I feel like
Fultz, like over Fultz.
Would I take who over Fultz?
Josh Jackson over Fultz.
Yeah, I take Josh Jackson over Fultz too.
Why?
I've seen him, and I've seen him in big moments, and that's the type of, not that Fultz doesn't show up, but I like him. I like his game. I like his play. But now I'm not looking at guys who could do this or do that. I'm looking at how can this guy fit, because I've seen the Knicks play, and if the Knicks are going to run the triangle, which I hope they don't, I'm looking at guys that could fit in that offense. Lonzo Ball, just we watch him play, he's a Western Conference player. He just looks like a Western Conference player. He wants to run up the court. Basically, they want the Lakers to remake Showtime now. You know what I'm saying? Think of him. Think of Ingram with that Kevin Durant body that we've seen. Think of Clarkson. Think of those. Imagine those young guys just running up the court. You know what I mean?
They're gonna have a baby Warriors.
Yeah, and then who's the coach? Luke Walton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
who was just there exactly. So you know what I'm saying? They got an idea of what they want to do, and I think I think Lonzo Ball fits the Lakers perfectly. I think there's no other pick that would fit them more perfectly than that.
DeAndre Fox.
Maybe, but I don't know if DeAndre Fox's ability to swing the ball, like, you know, his passing game.
I feel like he's a better pure player, but I get what you're saying. He's a better fit for Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's the better fit. Fox is the better player. Ball is a perfect. It's like putting the last piece of the puzzle. It's like, even though it's not the Lakers, I don't want to say that, but it fits right in perfectly. Fox, you would have to, you know what I mean? He would have to adjust to the playing style, and you don't want a guy to have to come in, especially a first round pick, a top 5, top 3, maybe top 2 pick, come in and have to adjust to something. So I think it fits Alonzo Ball perfectly.
Okay, if the Celtics were to draft Josh Jackson, where would he fit?
He would fit perfectly. A great 3. I think he would have to start right away.
Like, who do you compare him to?
And
Josh Jackson.
And don't forget, if you want to get on the phone on the conversation, number is 516-572-7440.
Who would I compare Josh Jackson to? That's hard. He's a unique body frame. I don't want to say unique style of play, because I think throughout history we've seen all the style of plays of different NBA stars. But Fultz, you guys would be fine with him in that Fultz. You guys are fine with Isaiah Thomas as your point guard.
I'm saying match up backcourt with Isaiah and Fultz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be good. But what is that? All right, this is how I kind of want you to put it. What will give you the best chance to beat Cleveland? That's not
my dream lineup. It may seem unrealistic, because I'm not sure if the money would work. Like, basically, I would love for our starting lineup next year to be Isaiah Thomas, Markelle Fultz, Gordon Hayward, Al Horford, in some way, somehow, whether it's sign and trade, Blake Griffin.
And then I saw a projection that a lot of teams. I saw a picture. I should have snapped screenshot of this so I could have showed you. But they're saying basically what every team needs to do is make a all-star team, a dream team. Why are you guys gonna sit there? I understand like the Celtics building the draft, but why are you gonna sit there and let a team dominate you for years? Take away time from your career just because we know what Cleveland's gonna do. Until LeBron is out, unless the Celtics or one of these teams really do something, they're gonna have a hard time. The Celtics, Blake Griffin would be good, and Hayward would be good too. But they really need to figure out a way to get relevant fast before.
You don't think they can get to the finals with that lineup?
Not after this year. And the reason why I'm saying this, and you're saying, what do you mean? But the finals, I'm saying what Cleveland's going to do.
I'm saying, like, as their roster is presently constructed.
Oh, this present roster should be able to compete with Cleveland. Y'all was already the number 1 seed. Whether that was given to you or not is another question.
It was given to us.
It was, but that's a 7-game series. I feel like a 7-game series, whoever's at home takes it. That's how I feel with that lineup.
And here's the interesting part now, since you mentioned it. Mm-hmm. Where does Cleveland go now?
They need a coach.
That's true. Yeah.
That's true. But honestly, I'm hearing what I always wanted, but I don't think it's going to come maybe too much. I think I was saying when I first seen what the Warriors was doing to the Cavs, I was saying LeBron just head up that group chat. And you know who's in his group chat. He got Melo. He got D-Wade.
Chris Paul.
He got Melo. He got D-Wade. And he got Chris Paul. And that's in his group chat. No, I'm telling you. With Tristan Thompson at that starting lineup.
Cursed.
Yeah.
Kardashian curse.
Yeah. Exactly. So that would be good enough. First of all, LeBron won't. The most comfortable person LeBron would be with in the NBA, and everybody been saying this throughout years, and it's true, is Chris Paul. Chris Paul's a traditional point guard. He would control the offense, even though Cleveland said they do not want to trade Kyrie. LeBron doesn't even have to take the ball as much as he wants. We know D-Wade is one of the best basketball players we ever seen without the ball, the way he could slash and things he could do. Now imagine not having to force Carmelo Anthony to pound the ball, to post up. Well, post up will be a part of the game. But we seen USA basketball. We seen when LeBron and other good point guards could run the offense, Melo just staying in the corner. We know, let's be honest, as much as you guys might joke around about Melo, joke around about the Knicks, Melo's not having 8 points like Kevin Love had. Melo's not having the numbers Kevin Love had, and not no fun. Melo, if LeBron and them, Melo's going to say, give me the ball, move out my way, and watch what I do. And the perfect thing about that team is this. It's perfect thing about LeBron having Melo. Melo could take control of a game for 3 quarters. LeBron is the star. LeBron will obviously do what he does, but Melo, I see you smiling. Melo could control and keep a game close. Say, for example, the Warriors, because every other team would probably get blown out. Melo could keep the game good for the 3rd quarter, and LeBron could take over in the 4th. You want players to take a load off of LeBron? There's no better player out there to take a load off LeBron than Melo. There's no other player.
He doesn't make his teammates better.
Who?
I just have a question.
Melo.
Melo doesn't have to. Melo won't be the leader of this team. LeBron will be the leader of this team.
If he doesn't make his but if he doesn't make his teammates better, Melo, and you have everybody else that's still there that's not that good, because LeBron, look at Kevin Love during that series.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know if Melo's a better offensive talent than Kevin Love. Melo could do way more offensively than Kevin Love.
But when you're missing all those 3-pointers now, what do you need? You need a rebounder.
Yeah, I hear that. But Kevin Love could even do that good. Tristan Thompson could even do that good. Kyrie Irving and LeBron James was having a more. So if you want to say that's the case, we're talking about rebounding. Now, I'm not saying Melo is the best shooter we ever seen, but Melo is not going to. You're not leaving Melo open as they left Kevin Love, and then we seen it ever. So we both know that's not happening. Melo is a great offensive talent.
Right. I'll say this.
Yeah.
If he went to the Cavs, what position would he play?
Small forward. No. If he went to the Cavs with this team,
power forward.
So trade him with Kevin Love.
Power forward.
He would play power forward. And we know
he's getting smaller anyway.
Yeah, and we know that Melo, when he plays the 4 and not the 3, is a mismatch problem for any power forward in the league.
He's more athletic.
Yeah, it's more athletic, and then those guys can. If you're big, he's gonna go past you. If you're a smaller power forward, he's gonna post you up.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, let's hear it.
If it is a lineup of Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Tristan Thompson,
yes,
they won't make it to the NBA Finals.
They won't make it to the
bench?
What?
No. They won't make it to the NBA Finals. I believe that Boston will beat them. But if it's no, I'm not being biased here, because if the lineup is Tristan Thompson, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, J.R. Smith, Chris Paul, that's an entirely different story.
Are you trying to say that there's one ball, and that's why?
Yes, because Kyrie Irving is the best way to describe Kyrie Irving he's Chris Paul with the Kobe Bryant's mentality.
Or you could